I woke up to this great message, like my email, and I opened my email. It was like, you got some money.
That's always a great feeling, isn't it?
And then like right after that, the other client was like, hey, my PayPal is up and running. I'm gonna send you the money right now. I'll be like, what's this? Wait. Also woke up to like my mother like was telling me like, I didn't know you were a producer. And I'm like, what do you think I've been doing in the back of my house all this time? And
That's
she's like,
funny.
oh no, like my girlfriend Anna, he was like, no, Anna told me that you just like that you're doing. And I'm like, yeah, mom, yeah, this is what I've been doing like this whole time. This is what I invested in, remember? When
Wow.
I told you. So it was like, it was cool, man. It was cool to actually like feel that acknowledgement.
How has it changed your family's perspective on this?
With my mom, she's like, she's starting to like really believe. Like she's always believed in talent. Like obviously I've been playing for 16 years and she's been to my gigs and stuff and she knows that there's talent. But she didn't know there was a business side to everything. You know, she thinks that you just have to be like known by labels and big people so they invest on you and you become a super artist.
Yeah.
And so like all this time I've just been letting her know like, you know, there's other ways of making money with music. I'm gonna go this route because I think it's like the most that I feel comfortable with and stuff like that. And it's just like, I guess for her seeing that I have incoming money, like I have an income, now it's real to her, you
Right.
know?
And I think that's the same with a lot of people, man. I think even like producers themselves, like they kind of think that like if I make, you know, the best music, it'll kind of sell itself. I mean, from what you're experiencing now, man, like is that the case, or like what kind
Yeah,
of
for
business
sure, man.
skills are necessary in order to make that happen?
I guess like talent is one thing, but understanding communication with people, how to communicate with them and dig into the deeper meanings of music, and it's very important for business. And it also like have all the terms and legal stuff, like actually having a contract, actually having things licensed. It makes it more professional and it gives it more solidification, I guess.
Mhm.
Like people believe in it more than you're just like, oh yeah, I just make music in my room,
Yeah.
or I turn my room into a studio, and they're like, oh yeah, you're just having fun in there.
Right.
But like today, like actually my mom was like, you're actually seeing what work is and whatever. Like if I hadn't worked before like in
That's
bartending,
funny.
I didn't, I was like, didn't I tell you how miserable I was working 15-hour shifts? You
Yeah.
know, I know what work is from since I was 15, but it's just the mindset, you know.
Yeah.
Even though we don't want to admit it, like, but there is a lot of like identity disinformation with Puerto
Mhm.
Ricans because of the American lifestyle
Sure. Yeah.
and everything. So they bring their culture over here, and so now we're thinking like we're less
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
mindful wise, but it's like no, man, you know, we are the same. Everybody's the same. Everybody has the same capabilities to doing everything.
Absolutely, man. Well, where were you with your music before you joined my program?
Well, I was lost, man. I was just like creating because of creating, because obviously it's what we love to do. And you know, the acoustic gigs always come around, you know, but that's a local thing. That's something like going, you know, you go and play an hour show and you get $150. That's good, you know, that's your job, right? But with terms with what I wanted to do with my music and creating and helping artists, I was like, I would say nowhere, actually, like lost. Like I had no clients. I did not know how to speak to people. Many of the things in the program I kind of already knew, but the program helped me to actually like engage in those stuff, like DMing people. Like, oh yeah, you can DM people, but it's like you said last session, like not many people know how to talk to the other people.
Mhm.
So the DM strategies for sure was one of the biggest like values that I got, because it is actually helping to boost my profile and getting more people into my profile and getting big artists with the blue check marks into my stories, into my stuff, you know, like since I'm talking to a lot of artists, then it's obvious that more artists are gonna see me, and that.
Yeah.
The business part of it also helped me a lot into like understanding the royalties thing, understanding the contracts thing, like the templates that you give us on the program are so valuable, man. And it's so like it just takes off all the pressure about how to write the thing, and all the pages, like the click funnels and building all that stuff. It gives you a lot of knowledge, but it just gives your brand a professional look, like, oh, you actually have a site where I get emails and I get all this stuff, it's things that we already knew, because like I've told you, like I've been in a band for 7 years, and we all knew this things that we have to do, the newsletters, but if you don't put it in practice and you don't know how to do it, it's not gonna help you. You can know this, but
Right.
so the program giving you this information on hand, just like right there, like let's do this, let's create this. So when you have ads and stuff like that,
What
yeah.
about like copywriting and sales and marketing? Like, were you familiar with those concepts before joining this program, or how did that help you?
Right. Copywriting is one of the things that I just adore, man. Like not adore, but the value of the copywriting experience. Like you talk to people about copywriting, they rapidly assume that it's copywriting with an R, the legal thing.
Hmm.
So as more as you talk about copywriting with a W with this program, now I understand what it is, and I see the value in it, and I see the value in just picking the right words and not having to like write a full, super essay for your email letter, and just like understand the emotions and the values behind everything. Copywriting is one of the things that I tell everybody. If they want to get better at something, I tell them get better at copywriting, because it really is a game changer to learn how to use words to your advantage, and it helps you not lose time.
Hmm. Would you say it's vital for getting clients?
Copywriting is very vital for getting clients and sales, and to give out the right message that you need to give.
Hmm.
Like sometimes if you write too much, people are just like, oh no, I'm not gonna pay attention to this.
Yeah.
I was watching this ad on this book called Sell Like Crazy. I bet that you've seen it. It's just an ad that pops up on Facebook, and it's this book that sold like 90,000 copies in 10 minutes.
Oh,
Something
nice.
stupid, something like billionaire thing.
Yeah.
And just like reading the copywriting of the ad just makes you want to buy the book. You're like, oh, I need this book. But the thing is, yeah, copywriting is a huge help. Learning sales scripts and how to handle objections is, I think, one of also the top 10 things that you can learn about the program, because some people don't even know that they want that. So
Yeah.
you have to like try to do this sales pitch, but at the same time be like helpful and empathic.
I mean, how has this program like changed your life, and was it worth the investment?
Yes, to the investment. And how did it change my life? Well, it just gave me a lot of confidence, man. It just gave me a lot of confidence. It makes me trying to learn more, but not to do so many things at once. Like for example, just like when you see like copyrights on other ads, like you read them in a purposeful manner. Like I want to learn what they wrote so I can do this to my own copywriting. So that also fills me with knowledge, and fills me with not overseeing things, and be like focused on things, because it's like you said, like it's an investment. And when there is a huge investment, it's like you have to, your mind just like, oh, I put this investment, I have to work on this, because it's a huge amount of money that I put in, and some people, that's the only amount of money that they have.
Mhm.
So they have to like, it's a psychological thing where you put big money, so there's big interest, so
Yeah.
there's more interest, just like what we were talking before. And it helps me to do that, man. It helps me to like actually wake up in the morning and feel like this is my job, but actually like I love doing it. So
Yeah.
but this is my job, and this is what I do. And like it helps you to have confidence, helps you to like help other people also, like when they are having problems with their type of music, or what with what they want to do. And so Yeah, man, knowledge and confidence.
Great, man. How does it feel to be a producer?
Well, I feel great to be called a producer, like the acknowledgement of the producer. I don't know, man. I just want to keep going, just keep going, see till for forever, actually, because I will do this even if I wouldn't want this to be my job. But I've always felt like I made music, but now it's like, I guess you can say, more serious and more supportive.
Awesome, man. Well, if someone was on the fence about joining this program, like they're like thinking, is it worth it? Should I do it? What would you say to them?
I would say, yeah. I would say first, clear your mind. Be very clear about what you want to do. Then yeah, make the investment, because it's not only just putting in the money and that's it. It's like paying a membership to go to the gym, but you never go to the gym. So no results, of obviously. So like this is like going to the gym. You have to put your work in it, man. But you are going to get the knowledge, you're going to get the experience, the confidence, the terms, the legal stuff, the papers, the video. You're gonna get it all.
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I guess this is the thing with like gym memberships too, right? It's too cheap. You put in $30 a month, and that's why nobody shows up to the gym, because there's not that much skin in the game. There's not much invested. And when, like, now, like when you invest thousands of dollars into a program, into something, like you take it
Yeah.
much more seriously on a whole different level. Is that right?
Yes. Completely, man. Completely.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations, man.
Thank
Super
you,
happy
bro.
for your success. And it's been
Thank you, man.
great working with you throughout this way, man.
Thank you. You too, man.